This is a yair, a type of fish trap, unique to this area of the Clyde. This is at Corlegan, nearby is Ardmore. Around the corner is Cardross, and down the way is Craigdoran and Helensburgh. Fish traps of this sort of design are scattered all over Scotland, but this one seemed to be a bit more unique in the sense that it didn't have an exit to it. It was a crescent shape, or sometimes shape of a box with one side removed, so it had three sides, and it was built so that it became to top, that is to clear the surface of the water, about 4 feet high normally, just at about 2 hours before low tide. So that any fish had been caught inside would be trapped, and they would later be caught with nets. The sort of fish were caught here were herring. There was a sort of cycle for herring, same for salmon, maybe a few trout and some other fish. This small house here that's been rebuilt, that may be on the site of the building where the people who operated this fish trap lived. That's Cladach. It's known that the trap here was particularly profitable. Mr. Denniston had this one of Corlegan. Over on Ardmore there's another one, remnants of it still just about visible. Round the corner at Cardross is another one. There's another one also at Craigdoran. The way that the land was apportioned out here was rather odd. The regulations went back at least 500 to 600 years. The owner of the land, proprietor of the land, could build a trap here and had the rights of the land as far as a man on horseback could go at low tide and then throw a 12-foot spear. The way it was divided up was that the proprietor, the owner, he got usually 1/3, 2/3. The fishermen themselves got 1/3. If it was not a fisherman but somebody else privately using it, then they could only keep 1/4. Other fishermen in the area had to keep away from it, so they were only the person who had a right to the fish within it could access it. This year, the yair over at Ardmore was still operational in 1845. The others had ceased to be operational by that time. There used to be a yair house down at Craigdoran, and there the fish were prepared, so they were smoked or pickled. Now the sheer size of this structure is only becoming apparent once the tide is allowing it to top. All these stones that can be seen sticking out here, these form the three sides of the yair. So right in the distance there, that line is the furthest extent. It's a very substantial structure. This is the inside of the yair. This is the area where the fish would have been trapped. It's very important where the yair was built. If it was built too far down, then the power of the tide would remove the stones, the 4-foot high wall going around the structure. This is the Craigdoran side of the yair at Corlegan. Remnants of the old yair at Craigdoran. hard moor in the background there.